What's up, traders? Trade recap coming at you full speed ahead. So, good green day for me. In my top one futures instant funded accounts, I copy traded two and I'm up 898 in that account. The futures desk, of course, it logged me out. Let me log back in. Actually, I'm not going to do that because it'll take a minute, but I'm up 800 in that account. And then I actually started a Top Step combine today with two different accounts just because I was reading the market really well and maxed that one out at 1450. So good day overall. I'm going to walk through the 5 different trades that I took. So first trade actually was a loss. So I was trading live with Luna Trades today on his live stream, and I had so much fun. It's actually confirmation that I want to start doing it on my channel, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to start doing that soon. Might do a test run tomorrow. We'll see how it goes, and then I'll start full on in a couple of weeks. So that would be fun. But first trade, anyway, I took a loss. My thought process here was the 15-minute opening range had been set, which is this white line here. And we were rejecting the New York anchored VWAP the whole morning. That's the light blue. Had a strong rejection, took a short and was targeting yesterday's low and got stopped out there. It ended up chopping around and going back up. So switched to a long bias temporarily. At this point, it was kind of just chopping around all the VWAPs. It was staying above the 15-minute opening range low, though, pretty well. So once it convincingly went above the New York VWAP and retested it, I did enter long. And I don't remember if that was a news candle or what, but that was a 1-minute candle and hit my target immediately. I was targeting the 15-minute opening range high. So there was a win in one of my accounts for 74 points. And ended up locking out that account. The next one I took was an initial balance high breakout and retest. So I actually had an anchored VWAP at this current high. So I'll make that green just so you can see that it was the high. So it came back down, retested the previous day high, broke out again above that initial balance high and above that anchored VWAP. And then retested, got long, and targeted the overnight high, which was the London high at that time. And 47-point win there, got out. From there, it was kind of just chopping around above the London high. So I was actually thinking short, but I've also learned my lesson not to short the high. So I didn't do anything there. I stepped away, ate some lunch, made some food for the kids. So I missed this whole entire short, but that's okay because there's always another trade. So from here, these last 2 trades that I took, this one right here was an initial balance failed auction. So this white line was the initial balance low. It broke below it. And then as soon as it closed above with some, like, it convincingly looked like it was going to stay above, I did enter a long. I was targeting these anchored VWAPs up here just because there was a lot of confluence. So that was yesterday's value area high. It was the high of day anchored VWAP region, overnight VWAP region, New York anchored VWAP region. So that was what I was targeting. I was taking profit all along the way, though, just because I knew I was going heavily against the trend. And ended up getting fully out around 21,771. So that was a 56-point trade. I actually immediately reversed my position, so I didn't even close out this trade. I just hit the reverse position button because it was rejecting these VWAPs and had that like slow grind round off and then eventually a sell off. And the whole like downtrend here, strong sell off. So I was feeling like it would go lower as it's still going lower now. So I took a short. I probably could have continued to hold it, but I actually hit my consistency rule profit target right at about 21,700 and fully exited my position there. So big up green in all of my accounts. It was a great day of trading. Had a lot of fun trading live. Hopefully some of you watched in. And I'll see if I can figure out the technology to get it set up for a dry run to live stream here tomorrow. And then I'll start getting a full-on schedule to do it over the next couple weeks. So hopefully I'll get some of you guys to join in. All right, have a good one.